India is driving full speed toward an electric future, and this revolution isn't just about sleek EVs on the road, but the powerful technology under their hoods. Every electric scooter, car, and bus depends on a complex ecosystem of components, from electric motors, controllers, and inverters to battery packs, chargers, and thermal management systems. These are the heart and brain of every EV. And here's the real opportunity. Over 60% of these components are still imported, creating a massive gap that Indian entrepreneurs can fill. As the country pushes for 30% EV adoption by 2030, the demand for locally manufactured, cost-efficient, and high-quality components is set to skyrocket. But with India's massive EV adoption goals and government incentives under the Make in India and PLI schemes, now is the time to manufacture these components locally, powering not just vehicles, but the nation's self-reliance. This industry isn't just about making parts. It's about powering progress, reducing import dependency, creating jobs, and leading India toward a sustainable electric future. Here's what we'll cover in this video: who your target audience is, market research and industry growth data, marketing and sales strategy to get clients, financial planning, setup cost and profit margins, funding and government schemes you can use, legal setup and company incorporation, supporting documents required, and finally, how Market Research Universe, or MRU, can help you build and scale your EV manufacturing venture. Stick around with us, as Market Research Universe, MRU, will explain it all for you. This video is part of MRU Navigator for Business Planning. MRU Navigator for Business Planning is a go-to-market platform designed for startup business planning, real-time market trends, forecasts, competitor insights, business niche identification, and opportunity tracking. Through this platform, you'll get free business plan templates across various sectors, real-time market trend tracking, market size and potential analysis, and insights into trending business niches and opportunities. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up for a free account today. Target audience. The EV component. Manufacturing business in India appeals to auto part manufacturers looking to expand into the EV ecosystem, startups and MSMEs entering the clean mobility space, EV OEMs seeking reliable local suppliers, engineering and electronics firms specializing in power systems, government-backed manufacturing clusters and industrial parks, and investors who want to fund India's electric supply chain boom. With India aiming for 30% EV penetration by 2030, the demand for localized EV components is about to skyrocket. Market research and analysis. India's EV component manufacturing industry is one of the fastest growing sectors in clean mobility. The market is valued at around $9.8 billion in 2025 and projected to reach $29.8 billion by 2032, growing at a CAGR of nearly 17%. Demand is coming from two-wheelers, three-wheelers, passenger cars, and commercial EVs. India currently imports over 60% of its EV components, giving a massive opportunity for domestic production. Some key trends driving growth include government incentives under the PLI and FAME2 schemes, the rapid rise of local EV OEMs like Tata, Mahindra, Ola Electric, and Ather Energy, a focus on localization and reducing import dependency, increased R&D investments in efficient motors, controllers, and battery management systems, as well as strong export potential to Africa, Southeast Asia, and Europe. Major players like Tata Autocomp, Bosch India, and Lucas TVS are expanding fast, but India still needs hundreds of suppliers to meet growing demand. Marketing and sales strategy. Winning in the EV component industry really depends on trust, quality, and of course, scale. So, when it comes to your branding strategy, position your business as a Make in India clean tech manufacturer. Highlight certifications like ISO 9001, IATF 16949, and ROHS. And, always emphasize quality assurance and cost competitiveness. For sales channels, think about direct supply contracts with EV OEMs and Tier 1 suppliers. You should also consider B2B partnerships with fleet operators and battery pack assemblers, and even collaborations with defense or government EV projects. Exporting to Southeast Asia, the Middle East, and Africa is another great way to expand. When it comes to promotional tactics, exhibit at Auto Expo, EV India Expo, and other mobility events. Build your visibility through LinkedIn, case studies, and demo videos. Also, partner with associations like ACMA, SIM, and FIXI, and share thought leadership content that really showcases your technical edge. In this space, your technology and reliability are, honestly, your strongest marketing tools. Financial planning and profit margins. Let's break down the financials. A mid-scale EV component manufacturing unit typically requires anywhere from 10 to 20 crores in setup cost. Here's how the costs usually break down. Land, building, and infrastructure will run you about 3 to 5 crores. Plant and machinery, 4 to 6 crores. R&D and technology licensing, 1 crore. Testing and quality control setup, around 80 lakhs. Legal, compliance, and certifications, about 50 lakhs. And marketing and business development, somewhere between 30 and 50 lakhs. Now, in terms of profit margins, you can expect gross profit in the range of 25 to 35% and net profit between 15 and 22%. Break-even usually happens around 3 to 4 years, depending on your scale and the size of your orders. Once your supply contracts are in place, your margins and scalability can really grow rapidly. Funding and investment options. Here's the good news. The EV manufacturing space is one of India's most funded green tech sectors right now. So, let's talk about some of the opportunities available. First, there are government schemes like the PLI scheme for auto and auto components, which offers incentives of up to 13% on incremental sales. Then there's FAME 2, supporting domestic EV and parts production. You also have the Startup India Seed Fund and SIDBI green financing. Many state-level EV policies offer tax benefits and land subsidies as well. When it comes to external funding, venture capital and private equity investors are increasingly focused on EV tech. You can also look at strategic partnerships with OEMs like Tata Motors and Hero Electric. Global investors, especially those under ESG and clean tech funds such as the World Bank, ADB, and IFC, are active in this space too. Entrepreneurs can also begin small through MSME loans or joint ventures, and then scale with VC funding. Company incorporation and legal setup. Before you start manufacturing, it's important to ensure you're legally compliant. The best structure for most is a private limited company, which is ideal for scalability and funding. MSME and LLP structures are suitable if you're planning a small-scale unit. You'll need a few key registrations and clearances. Udyam MSME registration, GST registration, factory license and local industrial NOC, pollution control board clearance, import-export code for export operations, ISO or IATF certification for quality, and of course, a trademark for your brand and product design. Supporting documents required. Prepare these key documents before applying for loans or licenses. You'll need identity and address proof of the founders, your memorandum and articles of association for incorporation, factory layout and utility bills, machinery purchase and supplier agreements, an environmental impact assessment, financial projections, and a solid business plan, along with quality and testing certificates. How Market Research Universe can help. Starting an EV component manufacturing business involves research, funding guidance, and compliance clarity. And that's where Market Research Universe, or MRU, helps. MRU provides our services: real-time market research and competitor intelligence, customer segmentation, go-to-market strategies, marketing campaign strategy, business plan, pitch decks and financial models, business registration, regulatory compliances, and documentation.
So if you are an aspiring entrepreneur, a working professional, a student, or anyone who want to start your own business or startup, or maybe you are interested to build your second income source in your life, but you are confused about the business idea, because there are a lot of business ideas. So which business to select actually, and also understand the market fit, then this video is for you. Now, did you know that 90% of startups fail within 1 to 3 years? Okay, now why this is happening? And I'm not telling about that India, but globally also more than 90% of startup fails within 5 years. One of the main root cause, one of the main reason that this is happening is actually not understanding the market fit. Okay, so founders start their startup, without doing proper market research. They are actually, starting their business blindly. They actually doing, gambling. Is basically a gambling they are doing with their, with their career, with their time. Now, time very much important, because if you are not doing proper market research, understand the feasibility, understand the market fit. If you are starting, then for that case your time is you are wasting, because it will not going to happen for a long, and then you are failing. So then the time you are already invested for that period, then the time will never come in your life. So time is very much important. Okay, so that's why it's now you have to understand that which business, and it's need to be proper market fit, market feasibility understanding, and then you should start your business. See, your business will only work if your passion or interest, your skill set, and market fit, these all three attributes align, then only your business will work, otherwise not for a long time. I know many of you is recognize it is like ikigai model. Yeah, you are right, it is ikigai model. But how many of you are able to apply this ikigai model in your life, in your business, to get success? Very few. So that's why what is the gap is going on is the execution this model in your this model in your life, in your business. So that's why I personally came to solve this out and execute your business within just 30 to 45 days. Okay, so I'll sit with you, I'll find out that what exactly your interest, your passion, and your skill set, and I'll, being a market research expert, I will find out the best market opportunity, and then we'll discuss on that to find out the strategy, find out the blueprint to launch that business within 30 to 45 days. So hi, my name is Mridul, and I'm the founder of Market Research Universe, and having more than 80 years experience now in this market research and business consulting. I'm also a mentor, so I run a program called Pharaoh Program in Market Research and Business Consulting. So till the time, I have impacted more than 1,000 individuals through this program. And apart from that, I'm also author. I written 2 books. One of the book is Entrepreneurship in Independent Market Research and Strategic Digital Marketing. This book is got cited as one of the textbook or reference textbook in various colleges. Also, just to inform that we got awarded as most comprehensive market research consultancy and training academy by Acquisition International, and recently we got featured as India's top market research mentor consultant in various the media houses. After successfully running my startup Market Research Universe from last 5 years and mentored more than 1,000 individuals, I have created a platform called MRU Navigator. Now, this is the India best and world's first real-time market research platform for startup ideation, business planning, pitch deck creations or development, GTM, go-to-market strategy, and launching. This all in a centralized platform. Okay, so through this platform, you will get more than 500 startup ideas. The number will keep continue increasing, and more than 5,000 business niches. Okay, and of course, through this platform, our plan is to give you a proper one-to-one mentorship, also to understand your interest, passion, and your skill set. And through this platform, we'll figure out the best business opportunity, understanding the market trend, and accordingly we'll find out the best business that's suitable for you. So now make it very clear that we are not a typical business consulting firm here. We are a hand-holding consulting partner driven by real-time market research to launch your profitable and market fit business. Okay, so let's understand how this solution going to work for you exactly. So we have 3 steps. In the first step, you have to book a one-to-one consultation with me, and I'm going to sit with you. It's going to be a one-to-one consultation or mentorship and understanding your interest, your passion, your background, your skill set. And then after that, being a market research expert and business consultant, I'm going to find out the best market opportunity, understanding the market trend, understanding the future market forecasting, and then find out the best profitable business that's going to work for you, so that it will be a long-term business for you, okay, with a 100% success, okay, and that also within 30 to 45 days, okay. After that, in the second step, we're gonna work on that, on the execution part. So we're gonna first work on the business planning, creating the MVP, understanding if there is any government schemes or government grants are available, then we can get that. Or if you will get any investment, that also we're gonna help on that. We're gonna work on that. And then after that, of course, the GTM strategies, go-to-market strategy, and definitely we're going to launch that, right, successfully. And in the third stage, we're going to keep continuing with your, branding, your marketing, and your growth. So if you really want to take control of your life and start your own business or maybe a second income source, then don't overthink. This is the right time. Don't delay much. Just take your first step. Book a one-to-one consultation with me, and I'm gonna make sure that you're gonna launch your business within 30 to 45 days. So see you on the other side.